another build season for me, and you know, it's always that, well, how am I going to make something better than last year? And you know, you guys all remember last year's mega build, Princess Leia, the ultimate lightweight titanium everything, carbon fiber 900, you know, 370 pound snowmobile. How can you get any better? And for this year, it was a tough feat to top that. And not only was the goal to build another badass sled for me, but also had the vision of building one for my son, whose riding is coming along. And so to be able to do a combo of sleds with the ultimate goal of lightweight, fun, easy to ride for both myself and my son was pretty cool. From a chassis standpoint with both sleds, and actually motor as well, the goals and agendas are very similar, whether it's for myself or even my 11-year-old son, and that is for the sled to be responsive to the rider, for the sled to be able to get up on top of the snow, and to be easy to ride. I think the biggest thing that I have just become so motivated with to keep driving this direction with the builds is the comfort of the sled and the confidence. And that's, you know, when I ride my snowmobile, it really does feel like I know what it's going to do at all times, every single time. That was one of our big goals with our new lightweight Fox setup as well, was having more predictability built into the package, and the ability for the sled to do even better in the snow, and to get up on top. And that, I think, for me has been one of the biggest differences between last year's setup in Princess Leia, a different shock setup, versus this year's, is just how the sled literally like leaps out of the snow. And those moments where like I'm really chewing and I feel like I would have had to turn out last year, I can unweight just a couple times, that sled will just literally come up on top of the snow and enable me to continue the line. And so I think that that on top of all of the other things that we've been doing and focusing on, both chassis and engine wise, has really made this the most well-rounded sled I've ever ridden. As far as a recipe for the builds, it's been pretty consistent, to be honest, over the years. The carbon skid from Next-Tech has really changed the game from what we used to have to do, where we were doing carbon rails and then titanium arms and like a mix and match of parts. To be able to go just all in and have a complete carbon skid has been a big game changer. The Skins tunnel cut bumper has really helped finish off and complete the back end of the snowmobile to really make it go through the snow well, make it strong and durable. That has been a big one. From a lightweight rotating side of things, this is something that you guys have heard me preach about like literally for the last 7 years. It's probably one of the best bangs for your buck that you can spend your money on. So lightened primary clutch and secondary clutch from Patrick Custom Carbon with their carbon fiber clutch cover and tie bolts. And then all of Zollinger's goodies with the lightweight rotor, lightweight flywheel, lightweight internal components for the secondary clutch, tie pins for the primary. All of that stuff. I mean, that rotating weight is so huge. And you know, again, you guys have heard me say the ratio a million times, but 1 pound of rotating weight is 7 pounds of stationary weight. That's something that you can literally feel, and you can feel that response of the sled when that is done. And then all the skins goodies. You know, I've been working so many years with skins and helping develop all of the things that make the chassis more efficient. And you know, again, we have such an incredible platform to start with. So trying to improve these things is getting increasingly harder. Thank you, Polaris. And so, you know, between the skins, free flow front end, the running boards, the helium hood, I love it's all of the components. And to think that, you know, you can literally take with these handful of components that I'm talking about here, 45 pounds off of an already incredibly light snowmobile is, once you ride one, it's hard to go back.